If we're going to explore those pitfall caves in the Arctic area, we're going to want a lot of ladders. Okay, yep, didn't respawn this time either. And that's even after a full reset of the game. Or reboot. I wonder, maybe it's just random? For when the exotic nodes decide to spawn back in? Maybe? Dropping shit all over my desk. Maybe, maybe not. That one hasn't spawned back in either. Whatever we changed with the lighting, seems to have made quite the difference. Ever so slight and visible. Oh no. There we go. I normally wouldn't be able to see under the water like this. And I'm still frostbitten. No timer, no nothing, just straight up frostbitten. Stop being cold. Look, I'm trying, alright? Bring us your bunnies. Bring out your dad. Okay. Holy shit. I did not actually expect to get that kill. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say it was the volumetric clouds. Hex. Unfortunately, the change we've made does make these storms look a little less impressive. Probably makes watching what I'm doing during the storms a little easier. Really should have been paying a bit more attention. Oh, now she's doing the chuggies. I believe, cave around here, I think. Oh no, completely the wrong chunk. Go. I think maybe I should have just stayed put. Oh. It only seems to do damage to trees and stuff near you. It's just a light breeze. Tell you what, if it's heavy enough that it's literally just snapping trees, why isn't it picking up, you know, any of the debris? Why does nothing else have trouble walking in it? It should be flattening these plants. But yeah, changing the lighting is shit. Empty cup that I had on my desk, I've bumped it about a dozen times tonight, and this time I finally knocked it over. I mean, I could have just moved the whole thing earlier, but eh. Okay. 2 cents, all right. There we go. If I was worried, truly worried about being too sensible, yeah, I would have moved it, you know, a couple of knocks ago. Here, bunny. Yeah, even with the graphic settings having now been turned down a little bit, still a pretty game. They could have done more with underwater. Hopefully that's one of the things they revisit. That wouldn't be a permanent debuff, would it? God, I hope not. I am. We just snapshot and managed to one-shot a bear. I think level 65 is about the most I can do that with for the bears from around here. Yes, a mini Slayer. Are you liking archery? Just started playing last night. You already focused with your points in it. Nice. Yeah, definitely do prefer the archery side of things. I do like the fact that, although it'll cost you a bit of money, later in the game, if you decide, no, I don't want to spec that way, I want to go into firearms or whatever else, you can completely respec. But no, it's a great game. Saying earlier, I've got a few gripes with it here and there, but none of them are big. Like they're little things at best that I whinge about because I need something to whinge about. But no, it's a good game, and the fact that devs are so active with adding new content and patches and this, that, and everything else is. Yeah, game seems massive. Actually I remember. I'll do you one better. I'll see how many I actually have total. At 260. So not a massive amount, but I've definitely enjoyed myself so far. I only picked the game up myself a few months ago. But it is a lot of fun. So what we're doing at the moment, we're playing on open world. I do run missions off stream and stuff as well. But we're playing on open world now that they've integrated, word is hard. Where are you, buddy? Now they've started integrating missions into the open world. There it is, over there. I'm sort of trying to get into doing that a bit more. We're just playing on Olympus at the moment. Once I've accomplished everything I feel like I need to accomplish here, then I will move on to Styx, and then Prometheus. You 11? Nice. Hit. Good puppy. Use the same character to go to the DLC world? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm choosing not to myself with the gear and whatnot. Yeah, so any of your workshop gear, you can drop down with any of your characters as long as you buy the gear. Okay. But say this level 60 character that I've got now, if I wanted to take it straight back up to the station now, I'd keep those, that, and the backpack. That's it. I'd lose everything else. But I could then take all of those, plus my level 60 character, onto whatever map I choose to do next. Yeah, that's no problem. No problem at all. What is the problem though? The fact that I still haven't seen any of these damn rabbits. That's sort of one of the other things I'm doing at the moment, where trying to get to the point where we can run the missions so that I can make money. Unlock a few other blueprints and such, and then use those blueprints, or the workshop blueprints and workshop items, on a whole brand new, starting from zero character that I'll take to Styx. Stash your gear in a chest and leave. Can you come back to the world and continue on without any losses? Not exactly. It's... Hang on. So... Ooh, I'm already home. Shit, that's a bit faster than I expected. Where are we? You can take your... Like, if you start a new world, then I think you move on to that new world off the top of my head, but don't necessarily quote me on that. I've been on this particular world for ages and haven't tried jumping across. I've actually got a whole bunch of different characters, because that's the other thing as well. Blueprints that you unlock, no, not blueprints, tech, workshop tech that you unlock and that sort of stuff will carry across your different characters. Okay. Let's put all the mushrooms in there and all the spoiled plants. Let's grab all this shit. Hey. Open this inventory. Okay, we're gonna replant those gorse seeds and some of these mushrooms. Excellent. And I'll show you what I mean in just a tick. Don't fertilize all of them. Sorry, my brain is really starting to get a bit framed at the moment, so bear with me a moment. I'm thinking something's possibly bugged. Either that or I need to make a heat bandage. Let's make a heat bandage and find out. Oxide, fiber, and charcoal. Okay. So... obviously, so these things, the tech tree stuff is limited to your character specifically. Okay, so that's fine. Talents are obviously character specific. But all of the stuff Okay, so all of your workshop stuff. I could use this character that I'm playing on now to unlock everything in the workshop and to buy items in the workshop. Every single one of my characters, even if it's not this particular guy, anyone that I make can potentially then buy these items and use these items. So these carry across. Always try and make sure that if you buy an item from the workshop, it is on your person or in your pod when you go back, because they're the only items you can take up and down. The big mission tree, which I can't actually open at the moment because of the fact that I've got an active quest already. If you go through that mission tree, say, well, me for example, say I completed one mission with this character, that would then be showing as completed and unlocked for the next character. So I could do the second mission with a different character, the third mission with a different character, or I could continue using this guy for all of them. For items in the pod, yeah. Yep. There. What was it doing? Charcoal, fibers, and oxide, I believe it was. See if this works. There we go, that got rid of the frostbite. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm still very much learning as I go. Very, very much. And there's heaps. Heaps that I don't know, heaps that I don't get. And I'm literally sciencing it as I go. It'll be good when we get the
My tummy feels funny.
Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to House of Mutual Weirdness. It'll be good when we get the revamped power systems. To make it a lot easier to monitor how much power you're producing and how much you need. I mean, yeah, I'm entirely solo. I don't often team up with other players for a lot of games, mainly because of my location. It makes it very hard. Got you. Tag, you're it. That is kind of fun. Attempting to do all this stuff, you know, completely by yourself. But I do also like that the sort of character builds you might do when you're playing by yourself versus the sort of character builds you might do while playing with 2 people or 3 people, it can very much change. And that little solo tree, the solo talent tree, I think is a fantastic idea. And I would love to see other games sort of implement something similar. Is that first workshop one that you bought using quest points? The one that I'm using now is actually just the composite bow. So the compound bow that you can make just normally. It's one you learn how to make. I don't actually have any workshop bows yet. The workshop stuff... Oh, rabbit. You don't make the workshop stuff. Once you've unlocked them, you actually buy them, essentially. Certain workshop items, you've then got to buy special repair kits for. You can't repair them normally. Some of the best items in the workshop, well, beeline straight towards the O2 tank and the canteen. the Harkin Warrior suit, and yeah, dealer's choice essentially for the backpacks. Wow, hooligan. Wow. Dude, first day of the year and you're already picking on me. Trying to give people the wrong idea. I don't know. Just trying to get me in trouble is what you're doing. Got to get a jump and launch controlling. The funniest part is, with you saying that, hooligan, is that you're one of the people that I've spent more time playing with than just about anybody else. And for talents, with an archer, I was looking 100 and speed boosting ones. I'll show you mine. I'm sure whatever making that grumbling noise isn't going to eat me. Okay. From the hunting tree, as you can see, I've got nothing. The only thing I've got out of the hunting tree is increase to my stamina. That's it. Resources, and I stress this almost every single night that I stream. Well, that I open my talent tree. The things that improve your weight capacity, I wouldn't worry too much about them when you're playing solo. Instead, make sure you get carry on, which reduces your over encumbrance penalty. The main skills I go for are your passives. Massive, like anything that boosts your speed, I pick up. Boosting your health, stamina regeneration, things that make your weapons and items last longer. As you can see, I didn't even bother with the whole bottom of the archery tech tree. It really does depend on not so much what weapon you're wanting to use, but how you plan on playing in general. How you plan on having your character survive. Like, I could get rid of probably my whole farming tree if I wanted to, and it wouldn't make a huge difference, except for the fact that I enjoy the farming sort of side of things, and there's missions that require it. Bear jousting for the win, indeed. Unfortunately, though, we're hunting rabbits, not bears. So if anybody spots any rabbits, let me know. If you kill something, even if you do not need any resources from it at all, skin it. Even if you don't take anything off its corpse, skin it. The reason for that being, unless you've maxed out that animal in your bestiary, killing an animal, being killed by an animal, skinning an animal, all gives you experience when it comes to fighting that specific animal. Contributes to the bestiary, and as that levels up, you get bonuses, essentially. So if we... let's say, we'll pick the bear. So I've maxed out everything I can learn from the bear. I do 5 extra damage to him, and I can resist 5 resistance. Plus 5% damage, plus 5% resistance. You get lore about them, learn about their traits, and because I've now maxed them out, I have a permanent 10% maximum to my health, and there's a 10% chance to drop to resist deep wounds. Reason my weapon icons are all sort of outlined is because I'm making a better version of those items. Durable is from that one. Crafted knives have increased durability. I've got similar stats for bows, similar ones for pickaxes, or for picks, for axes, the whole lot. Okay. So every knife I make is just automatically, from this point on, going to be created with a larger amount of hit points. I always carry a bone knife, even though I've also got a titanium knife. The titanium knife I'll use a bit in combat, but other than that, the only real thing I use go out of my way to use the titanium knife for is skinning buffalo or any other animals that have to have a metal bladed knife. For anything else, I just use the bone. I'm not going to get as many resources from them, but you can repair the bone knife in the field. You can't repair the metal knives when you're out in the field. And even other little things like try out each of the different lights. There's a different light for every tier, I believe. So you know how you've got the torch that you can make to start off with? You can also make a biofuel lantern. You can make the lamp that I'm using now, or the lantern that I'm using now, or you can make a torch, as in a flashlight torch. They all have different light patterns, and for me personally, where are we? This lantern here, literally just called lantern. You refill it with animal fat. That's my preference for light sources. You might prefer the flashlight or the biofuel lantern. Whenever possible. Try and collect the bones. Or darkness. Darkness is fine. Bones can be crushed into crushed bone. Crushed bones gets turned into epoxy. Epoxy is an item that you will need, all the way through the end game. Oh, that sucks. I can't actually store these in the... Oh well. When you need epoxy things, exactly. Wash our hands. Set fire to our floor and sleep. Really printing a friend. Okay. We've got 7 seeds. Let's get rid of these ones. Let's get raided. No. No. Oh, shit. God damn it. I pressed the wrong button. I do that. No, there's no, raids, be they really animal or, you know, NPC, anything like that. Not outside of sort of quest-specific stuff, I guess. At least as far as animals are concerned. You will get missions where you have to defend a point. Wait. No, we'll get rid of that. Damn it. Again, I really can't wait until they read all of this shit. I got it in the end. Health pool is massive. Yeah, combination of the talents that I've picked and the food that I eat. Okay. Moving mushroom fronds messes with your head? Yeah, yep. He's down there. What I was trying to do was just remove the plant, not pick up the whole damn thing. Now you'll notice that all of a sudden, my seeds also have the yellow things around them. If they don't, they're seeds that I've just picked up off the ground. The ones that have got the thing around them are ones that have been upgraded or modified, again as part of my skills. Okay. So if we look at these, I probably need to make some more fiber seeds. Or upgraded fiber seeds. I don't have any upgraded pumpkin yet. And I don't have any upgraded lily. Strawberry doesn't need to be in there anymore. I'll keep some of the mushroom seeds in there, just in case. Okay. Now actually I can get rid of that wheat seed. The words is hard. The seeds themselves can also be really useful. So yeah, don't necessarily throw the seeds themselves away either. So let's just put these back now. You can use them to make animal feed. You can use them to make crackers. Okay. Some of these still have their fertilization happening. Which have I actually got food-wise? Man, I really, really, really hope they rework the drying racks. Of everything in the kitchen, I've got these nice, stone bench tops, potbelly stove, all this, and then a bunch of twigs loosely tied together. Where's this going? All this excess gold. There. Oh, apologies. Yeah, sorry. The armor that I'm using at the moment is just the composite armor. So the composite armor, if you look in the tech tree, is the very first one after the electric textiles bench. It's essentially the highest tier of non-specialized armor you can make. What I mean by that is you get a lot of these other ones. So the obsidian chest armor is specifically for use in volcanic regions. If you look in tier 1, your cloth is your generic one. It doesn't specialize in much of anything. The bone is mainly for melee. Tier 2, you move up to your leather. Leather's your non-specialized. Fur is obviously for Arctic. Gilly for bow hunting. Obsidian, again, is your lava. The bear equipment is again melee. So yeah, I tend to stick to the non-specific armor for the most part. Okay. Let's turn all of this. Maybe not all of it. Apologies. What was the army advised to beeline to with the quest? I didn't make any armor quests. I didn't even know there were any armor quests. The things that I would suggest beelining to are the O2 tank and the canteen. The reason for that being, you're going to need them anyway as you play, but the... Where are we? I can fill up my water tank, my water canteen and my oxygen tank. Fill them both up right before I finish a mission. Go back up to the station. And then the next time you start a mission, if you take that same equipment down with you, it's going to have the same amount of oxygen and the same amount of water left in it as what you had when you took it back up to the station. If that makes sense. But you mentioned armor as well. Oh, I may have used it just as an example. So the Enviro suit. Now this is purely a me personally. Grab your first Enviro suit, but after that, the only one out of all of these that is worth a damn is the Hark S5. With the number of physical resistance slots, suit slots, yada yada yada, the module slots, having a food slot, I personally find gets you into more trouble than it's worth. But you know, the Hark S5 environment suit, to me, is the best one. There are 4 different types of armor. I have unlocked the CX400 armor, which is essentially geared for harvesting ore, harvesting wood. You got your different backpacks. It really comes down to what you want to aim for. But in gadgets, after you unlock the fire whacker, you've got the canteen and the O2 tank. They cost a bit to unlock initially, but once you have them, yeah, they are 2 of the most important items, I think, in the game. Boo hiss on ads indeed. Okay. Hopefully they should be over soonish. I'm definitely gonna have to wrap up. I am starting to smooth brain real hard. Also, the sun's about to come up, so there is that as well. Okay. Hopefully that storm doesn't set too much shit on fire. Yeah. Okay, guys. I am really starting to smooth brain hard. Oh, fuck me. Shit. Walk outside, it's clear again. Yeah. It's got to be the volumetric clouds. That's unfortunate. There's got to be some other settings because it never used to be a big problem like it all of a sudden is the the last week or two. Has to be something else they've done. That being said, I also don't want to have to turn them off because I really like the the atmospheric clouds and stuff. I don't know. Boom. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up before my eyeballs roll out of my head and my brain oozes its way out of, I don't know, my nose or whatever. I've been at it for 8 hours. We are now 4.5 hours into a new year. So, yeah. For those of you who haven't had your New Year's yet, I hope you have a good one. I'm going to go get some sleep.
Hell, it's about time.
Oh, Jess, thank you very, very much. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the Prime sub. Scared the crap out of me. And yeah, Hooligan, mate, thanks for keeping me company for the night, and to everybody else as well that did join, it is much appreciated. I will be back with more of this. Look, it's hard to say. I want to say I'll be back on Friday night, but it's really going to depend on work. So, if not Friday night, then we'll be back on Saturday night with it. Yeah. Things to look forward to this year. Hopefully we'll get the Gunpla streams going again, among other things. But for the right now, I'm Jess Drak. This was Icarus. My brain is franged, and I'm going the heck to bed. Thanks, guys. Catch you next time.